There may be situations when a Tilas Yadayim is difficult, but Rav Smith giving the Sikkim is not difficult, so just take a few minutes.
Just to review, we learned today about Hashem. We saw the unusual chaimer of the Tilas Yadayim. A person should go the extra mile, even when potter, but certainly it's something that brings kedusha. It's a skula and it's a tayra mitzvah. So, b'derech klal, we should always make sure that whenever we travel, we have the proper Tilas Yadayim. What does that mean? So basically, the real issue is you have to have a kais, you have to have water, and you have to make it a tila in a proper place. Now, basically, you could wash at home before you travel with kedin and make a Tilas Yadayim, let's say, in the morning for neglavasa, like you do every morning, and wash your hands and keep it for the whole day. That works. That's the Gemara, that's the Mechaber Shulchan Aruch. But it's only done if there's no water available, and also it's only done if you maintain the Taharas Yadayim. You have to make sure either you're wearing gloves or you're not touching or losing the Tahar in any given way, which is very impractical. Especially when a person's traveling, he's not in home turf. It's hard to make sure that he didn't touch or do things that will ruin the Netila. The best dates when a person knows he wants to eat on a trip is wash and eat a kazayas at home. If he's considered a holchei derech, if he's about to leave, even if he eat less than a kazayas, there's no makom, there's no shini makom. Make sure, of course, when you get to the second location, when you're traveling to eat some more and bench, like we say, if lamaisa, to wash in a beis hakisei, a real beis hakisei doesn't help because when you walk out, you have another netchir netila. We did say our bathrooms, some say are like parsoi because it gets flushed down shortly afterwards. Some say our bathrooms are better because it's miyuchat for other things besides just the asiyas tzrachim. And as we said, an airport terminal, which is like two separate functions, even though it's one big room, there will be a tzarachim. Maybe it is considered like two rooms. But one thing is clear, even if from a bathroom mamish, a real basic is you could take the water out, it doesn't contaminate the water, you can wash outside. If you wash inside a bathroom, go out with wet hands, only works for ashayatza or for tefillah, because midi demanki does not work for netilas yadayim. I did mention that if you have a shower or bathtub in the bathroom, it takes away. Where the problem, someone asked, and I should have mentioned that a merchatz in itself has ruach ra, but the answer is a merchatz of the olden days was very dirty. They washed once a week, and it was a makam mezuham. Today's showers, even today's baths, if they're kept clean, do not have the din of the merchatz. You don't have to wash when you walk into a shower room of today if it's kept basically clean. Lechatchila is supposed to use a keli, and as we said, even a disposable or a foam cup or a plastic cup would be acceptable. A faucet is not a keli, even if it's a dud mayim on top of the house, but therefore it should not be used. An urn, a cold water urn, of course, or a water dispenser or a water fountain, if it's not electronic, if it works by pressing it, it is a keli and it is koyach gavri. The problem is to make sure it's koyach gavri. You have to put it on and off. And the first spurt is a koyach gavra. Into a lake, into a mikvah, into a mayin is good for Netilas Yadayim. Once is enough, and the bracha is in al Netilas Yadayim. Into snow is questionable unless you crush the snow and use it for that's perfectly acceptable. Onto grass is absolutely not good. If a person has no water, he can wear gloves, but only when there's no water, and only when he covers his hands. Covering the food is not effective. We had a shtickle of a tzarachi, and if you eat a little bit less than a kazayis and pause 10 minutes in intervals of beyond achilas pras, is that a heta? Or maybe since lamaisa you're eating a few times, it adds up. But besides that, somehow less than a kazayis is also chayiv in a tila. A young child, maybe even a gil lechinach, could eat if he's hungry. Someone pointed out, just like before Kiddush, we are makel. Before Avdallah, lachis that we could be makel because Haini Ribusayu, that's another tzad to be makel. Child that's hungry is allowed to eat. A group that's traveling could use a loig of water and wash all of them. Electric dryer is kasha since you use a revius almost always. And if you wash Netilas Yadayim, made a bracha and decided not to eat, the ritva holds is not a problem because the bracha was a bracha, because the mitzvah was a mitzvah shleima.